Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about Don Richards, a former member of Danity Kane, case against Sean Diddy Combs. It has been tossed out of court under the statute of limitation. The statute of limitation is a time frame for which a claim can be made from the date that the incident took place. So, for some cases, it's 10 years, 15 years. For others, 7, 8. So for Don Richards' sexual assault allegations against Diddy, the time frame based on the state has passed, and as such, the judge is saying majority of her claims that were brought forth, they were filed outside the statute of limitation and therefore cannot be refiled. However, the judge did rule that one copyright-related claim can be refiled in New York State Court. Now, as you guys can remember, Don Richards filed a lawsuit in September of 2024 alleging that Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted and verbally abused her during their time working together. She was also a member of his group, Dirty Money, alongside Diddy and Kalina Harper. Now, Diddy's legal team, in his defense, denied the allegations, as they would, even if it happened, just as how he denied putting hands and feet on Cassie Ventura, right? Remember that he said, "Oh my God, they're lying. That never happened." And someone decided that they were gonna do the Lord's work and prove to us just how much of a lying ass manipulative person he is. And they're like, here's a tape of what he's saying did not happen actually taking place. And then after that tape was released, he was like, I don't know where my head was. That shouldn't have happened. And he did some messed up things and he's really sorry. But while his lips were saying sorry, we did not see any of the sorry in his body language nor his facial expression. If you ask me, the dude is nothing but a sorry-ass ninja, right? So, naturally, any other allegations brought forward, it is something that his team would have said did not happen unless that person came with the force of a Cassie Ventura. And Cassie was there the longest, and she was documenting a few little things, and there were a few little traces. And even though Cassie had all of that, luckily Cassie filed that lawsuit because, honey, if she was seeking legal course for him to be held accountable, honey, she wouldn't have gotten any justice. So the justice is with the, 20 million that she got? She did get the full amount though. There were gossips on the internet saying that she got a single digit, but it was later confirmed she did get the full amount. So if Cassie did not get that amount, she wouldn't have gotten any justice in court. Remember that. After we saw the bruises and everything, the threats that he sent to Cassie's parents, Judge Aaron Subramania was like, after the jury gave their finding, Judge Aaron Subramania was like, I've got to hold you accountable for what you did to Cassie because Diddy is behind bars because of what he did to men, not because of what he did to women. None of the women got justice. Not Capricorn Clark, not Cassie's best friend, not Kid Cudi. Can you imagine? Kid Cudi, right? His house was firebombed. He was threatened. Kid Cudi, no justice. Cassie, above all, no justice. And Judge Aaron Sabrabina was like, I can't afford for you to get away, because there was overwhelming evidence that this woman was psychologically manipulated and abused. And as the judge who presided over this courtroom, I have to hold you accountable for what you did to Cassie. And Judge Aaron Subramania fined him $500,000 because that was the maximum that he could have fined Sean Diddy Combs for. And even Judge Aaron Subramania said that is still no justification to what Cassie had endured, right? So I'm saying that to say, even when a woman steps forward with more than enough evidence, the mere fact that you're a woman, you can't say yes, then say no. It means that you're never a victim, no matter the overwhelming evidence. And I don't know what us girlies are gonna have to do out here. Maybe we're gonna have to go back to the old time tradition of developing some really good tinctures that causes natural causes. And we're not talking about earthquakes, nor hurricanes, typhoons, tsunami, nor tornadoes. No, are we? Absolutely not. Read between the lines. So, as I was saying, right? So, his legal team, they denied the allegations, even though I don't even know who's representing this man at this point, because Agdefilo is sick and tired of being sick and tired, and he's like, dude, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. If I'm correct, like this man, I don't even want to keep up with this demon and his case, to be very honest, right? Because the things that I see happening to a lot of these women filing, some of them are money grabbers, but you can tell that some of them did experience some amount of unpleasantry with this dude. So, what his legal team said is that if Dawn had such a negative experience during making the ban and Danity Kane, she would not have continued working with him. That's not true. That's not true, because I can tell you from working in the corporate world, I've experienced things that, looking back now, being at the age that I'm at now, and with the wisdom that I have, I should have stayed unemployed and hungry than to stay in a lot of, those jobs. It would have served me better. Or just quit those jobs and move on until I found my, little sweet spot. So that's not true. That's certainly not true, but you know what? I believe that they all experience gruesome acts because there's always someone from one of the group, someone that he mentored, who have a horrific story. Many of them are not willing to talk about their horrific story because of the money that they're now making, their career status that they have, and they don't want to offend anyone, so it's best they live with the trauma while counting the dollars and pretend to be happy, but they'll never truly find happiness, you know? But, sorry to Dawn. Sending you hugs, sweetie. Sending you hugs because we know you have gone through something. And when someone is so mighty and strong, you can't, if you don't have the resources and power to fight them back, sometimes you just have to wait until they're at their weakest point to try your best and fight back. And I think Dawn did the best way she could have. But I believe that if she had a powerful attorney, like a powerful attorney who understands these cases, the statute of limitation, I believe that attorney would have advised Dawn how to file the case and what to sue for so that she gets some compensation, because that is what she was seeking. compensation. But sending you hugs, Dawn. Hope everything works out from here for you. And to anyone out there who's a victim, male or female, remember it is not your fault, okay? Sending you all hugs and kisses today. We're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.